Now, before we move on to assumption, I wanted to touch on one negative aspect of trust, specifically blind trust. Trust isn't always perfect. While it can be a powerful foundation for workplace relationships, we need to address this potential downside, blind trust. So let's look at what happens when trust lacks evidence and balance. So what is blind trust? Blind trust is trust without evidence or verification. It arises when we put more faith or goodwill into a relationship than the risks and evidence recommend. Blind trust often appears when we've established a relationship, but we don't have the evidence or experience to back up our trust. It's essential not to put the cart before the horse. Don't let your feelings ignore any potential risks. Here are 3 tips for avoiding blind trust. Tip number 4, trust but verify. There's an old Russian proverb that I won't butcher here, but it translates to trust but verify. President Ronald Reagan used to often invoke it in his meetings with Mikhail Gorbachev on nuclear arms treaties. For our purposes, it's important to verify a colleague's comfort level and skills before we delegate or assign tasks. It's important to balance our optimism with critical thinking. Tip number 5, it's okay to start small. If trust is built over time, it's okay to start with small responsibilities and build from there. As you build trust, continue to rely on the tips I gave you earlier. Use praise, constructive feedback, and vulnerability to continue to cement that trust. Now, if blind trust overlooks the lack of evidence, assumption takes it one step further by ignoring the need for evidence altogether. While blind trust stems from relationships without proper verification, assumptions bypass relationships and evidence entirely, often leading to miscommunication and misunderstandings. Let's dive into how assumptions can impact the workplace and how to avoid them. Assumptions don't require relationship building, and they don't even require evidence. This is because assumptions are more habitual, even unconscious. If we just expect a project to be delivered on time without any verification, we've made an assumption. Likewise, if we jump to conclusions about an employee's behavior or performance, we've made an assumption.
What if leadership growth and resilience fit right in your pocket? Meet Kai.ai, psychologist-led, AI-supported coaching that helps your people thrive. Track progress, unlock insight,